Yo, can we get some brighter candles in here?
Good luck.
That's so adorable! I love the dog. What's her name, Jill? I like Jill. Mostly because she's the dog's transport right now. If anything happens to that dog, I will personally attack Square Enix's headquarters. They will pay.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
I like this king. I like this setting. I'm loving this so far.
Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Active time lore. Hold the touchpad to access the active time lore ATL feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progress. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Interesting. So they give you little lore hits that you need to know to fully understand what's going on. Ooh. Okay, well, this is where I am, so select this. Situated in the heart of the Ducal? I don't know how to say this word. Capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. Okay, so the continent's name is Storm. With Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Eikon Rosfield. That's my dad. Eikon Rosfield is the guy right over there. Because I'm Clive Rosfield, I think. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Okay. So this mother crystal thing is some kind of like source of power that can help with whatever this blight is, and our duchy, the Duchy of Rosaria, does not contain one, which makes it hard to, you know, be a country, I guess. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Edwin seems like a really cool dude. It's going to be unfortunate if he dies early. You can never tell with characters like that. He could last the entire game, he could die in the first 5 hours. The Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains. Oh, they're entire mountains. Okay. 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Okay, yeah, makes sense. The Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as Hararar. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago. It's pronounced archipelago, isn't it? Or is it archipelago? I think it's archipelago. Nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Greg-Lesgie. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within, or without, its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking, culture. Okay, I like this active time lore thing to get your little, like, 1 or 2 paragraph lore dumps that you need to, like, be fully on the up and up on what's going on. I'm down with it. I thought this was a door I could open. I was wrong. Can I talk to Dad before I go?
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the Duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Sir, yes, sir. My chambers are up there, so I assume I want to go this way. Oh, wait. Can I talk to you?
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Oh boy, howdy will it. Don't you worry. It's gonna strike true right through the hearts of literally anyone or thing that gets within 5 feet of me. Look at that little, like, hippity hop. I love that.
No messages, my lord.
Oh, thank you.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, she's not happy. She is not happy.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
I just hit my mic. Sorry if that made a weird noise.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Chat is saying that I should open this during cutscenes. Are these bits of lore only available during the cutscenes? I would rather watch the cutscene out and then open this after the cutscene to read them. Would they still be there, or are they only available if I look at it during the cutscene? Does anyone in chat know? This is not a spoiler to answer my question. Yami will not smite you if you answer me. Jill Warwick. Are you not like my actual sister? You don't have the same last name as me. Later on you can. You can read it much later, but now you've missed info on the mother because this cutscene came after the one with the father and mother. Was there something that showed up on screen that told me there was a thing to read? Did I miss like a little notification at like the bottom right of the screen or something? Or am I just supposed to open this during every single cutscene to see if it's new? It doesn't show when there is new things? I don't like that. I don't like that. If it gave like a little notification at the bottom right, like, hey, new ATL, then I'd be fine with it. But if the game is just expecting me to start every cutscene by holding the touchpad to see if there's something new, that's not a fan. Not a fan of that. Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Okay, so not a blood relative, I see. Media, this burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Media the role of message bearer to the moon, so it is common custom across Valisthea to wish upon the star, that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. Firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria, though all expected him to inherit the Phoenix's flames and awaken as its dominant, Destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear that burden. Okay, so I have some Phoenix powers, but I am not the Phoenix's dominant, which I assume means I can't, like, summon the Phoenix, or maybe turn into the Phoenix. Maybe they turn into, dominants turn into the summons, or just summon them out. I don't know. I'm sure the game will tell us later. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Okay, so I became the shield for Joshua, and because of that, I get some of Joshua's Phoenix powers. I see. I think I understand. And then, I already read this one, right? Yeah, this one didn't have a little marker next to it. I'm a little annoyed that the game doesn't have a little, like, notification at the bottom right during cutscenes to be like, new ATL. Just, like, literally anything to let me know, like, hey, you should look at this, because apparently I've missed some backstory on the mother now. Maybe if another cutscene with the mother happens, I'll be able to get it then, but that is a little annoying, I will say. I also don't love having to open the screen during cutscenes rather than after the cutscene concludes.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Can I open the thing? Even right here I can. Hello. We do have some new stuff. Did Cass say what the clicking noise is? I do hear a clicking noise. Is that my fan? Is my mic picking that up? I will turn off my ceiling fan after I read this. Joshua Rosfield, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the duchy throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Unfortunate. Born in the stables of Rosalith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rosfield to be his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She is a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her. I love this bird already. It does pick it up. I'm amazed. I always have my ceiling fan on for like the past month and a half, 2 months, and it's never picked up that noise ever before. But if you say if it's picking it up, then I will turn it off.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
I didn't realize we'd be playing a portion of this game as young Clive. Oh, hello, map. Okay. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Okay, interesting. Stillwinds. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted bows. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Oh, I have to hold X. You have to, like, hold for everything in this game. That's gonna take some getting used to for me.